So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Opts for safety. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game. Cited by...
Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. Now it's Messi. He's played it back. Kyle Walker. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Anthony just eases him off the ball. Camavinga. And it's Robertson. And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Hannibal. Anthony.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Akanji producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now he's off and running. Ugo Chukwu. Oh, terrible pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Akanji. And Robertson. Robertson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass is just off target. Worrell getting this one clear. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Oyarzabal. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Anthony. Tries to play it through. And he's straight offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And they're quick to press. That has ended up in no man's land.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Ugo Chukwu. Laurent. He's got away. Akanji did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Oyarzabal. Caicedo. That's a good ball out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Valverde, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's found the way through. Anthony proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Kane. Well, that's well spotted. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Welcome our lads to the field.
Here we go again. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. And here's Oyarzabal, and Messi! They've scored! And that was his 20th goal for this team. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Akanji. Robertson. And it's Messi. And it's Kane. Messi has given away a free kick. Hannibal. Now it's Kane. Knocks it out wide. Has a look and plays it forward.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He might be in here! Not the most convincing of passes. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Messi. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And here's Valverde. Caicedo.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Anthony.
The attendance for this
Quarter of an
match
hour
was
into the second half.
29,514.
Chance here to counter. He's in a grip. Just the goalkeeper's... And the shot! It's a goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Goal! After 62 minutes is number 19.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Oyarzabal. Hannibal in with the challenge. Worrell. Ugochukwu. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Anthony. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Akanji. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nice sequence of passes, this.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a good ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Oyarzabal. Shot, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! He can get that clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. Real chance! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Number 29.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
Number 28. Coming on the field.
Acrobatic effort! That is decidedly lacking.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Akanji simply refused to be outdone there. And it's made its way to him.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Kane. That's been slipped through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Kane. Great vision. Oyarzabal. Ward-Prowse. Oh, good-looking ball. Burnley have got it back and they'll have another go. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got away. And he thumps it clear. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Mikel Oyarzabal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness they'd identified.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And here's Messi. And he was alert to it. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's quick to get it clear again.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Robertson. Oh, that was vital. Camavinga concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now it's Son Heung-min, and it's Kane. And a chance! Now this could be a chance. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Kane. This looks promising. And this is Son Heung-min is having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Messi! It just took too long getting forward.
Messi cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
And he's had it nicked away. Half an hour played now. Akanji. Taken back almost at once.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And this is Kane. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That'll be a throw. Good play on the left-hand side here. Looking for options for movement. Gets a good foot in there. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Son Heung-min. Kane is onto this. Son header! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Pass is just off target. Robertson gets good distance on it. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The most accurate pass. Camavinga. Here's Kane. Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Kane. Aims beyond the defence. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
So it's been
Well, I
even
think
so
despite
far.
the scoreline,
Which way will
Peter,
things
there's
go in
only
the second
one
half?
team in it.
Ours,
They
of
might not
course.
have made the
Everyone,
most of their
please
chances so
welcome our
far, but
players.
I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything...
Chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Robertson. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Kane. Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Kane. Wolverhampton can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Threads one in. And that has been clubbed away. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And it's Son Heung-min. And he was quick to react. Good running, strong and purposeful. Out to the left it goes.
The attendance for this match was
Kane.
71,550.
Just about up to the hour now. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Messi. Son Heung-min receives it in. He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. He's in a great position here. Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And this is Son Heung-min. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Son Heung-min is currently top scorer in the league. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. Son Heung-min being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Son Heung-min is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. Now it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. It's a searching pass. Nice sequence of passes this. And this is Messi. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Robertson. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Very much into the last knockings.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is Kane. Son Heung-min.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There's no flag. Real chance! He scores! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. And that will surely go down as one of... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Son Heung-min claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument.